Hi everyone, Bernard here. I hope you're all staying safe and well. Welcome to my film and TV channel, and we have a Channel 5 drama today. It's been showing over 4 nights on Channel 5. It's now available on the Channel 5 streaming site for about a month. So obviously, as I'm recording this, we're early February, so it'll be till early March. It's available on Channel 5. If you want to catch up this all in one go, that'd be fantastic. Just 4 episodes, so it's not too long. About 2 hours 15 minutes. Yeah, today we're going to have a look at a little drama mystery thriller entitled The Drowning. Please, if you're new to the channel, push that subscribe button, push the bell notifications. I'm trying to get to 700 by the end of February. We're in the late 600s at the moment, and I'm sort of very brave. I'm trying to get to the magical 1,000 by the end of May as well. So if you've not subscribed yet, please do so. Tell your friends about this little channel. Lots of movie reviews and TV drama reviews, information vlogs, lots of stuff and information. Even the odd quiz. I've not done a quiz for a while. I'll have to catch up with the quizzes. I've not done one for a couple of months. I'll have to sort that out. Anyway, please also check the playlist. You'll see some stuff on my football team as well. If that's of no interest to you, it doesn't matter. But if you or anyone else you know is interested, it's on my team, Manchester City. I do history vlogs and present vlogs and quizzes on there, and magazine vlogs and lots of different things on Manchester City as well. So please check that out, and please check my links as well for Facebook and Twitter. So if you do friend or follow me, I do check every 2 or 3 days and follow and friend everyone back on there. So that would be fantastic. Any comments you like to make on this series? Yeah, perhaps not as many comments as were left on Internet Movie Database. I don't want all the negativity. I mean, that was obviously not the greatest reviews from a lot of the Joe public out there, but we'll talk about it anyway. We'll explain probably why as well. So please leave your comments. If you have no time to comment, please just give us a little thumbs up. It's nice to get views, but it's lovely to get thumbs up as well. So if you can give me that, that'd be fantastic. Right, The Drowning, Channel 5, drama, mystery, thriller, 4 episodes, 2 hours, 15 minutes. So obviously it is 4 episodes, so it's like 4 hours. Take out all the adverts, you're left with a measly 2 hours, 15, 2 hours, 20 minutes or something like that. Not great, is it? What's it about? Well, haunted by the past, how far would you go for the truth? Jodie's son dies in a tragic accident, but his body is never found. Years later, she spots a young man with the same distinctive features. What lengths will she go in order to try and prove that he is her missing son? There you go. Created by Francesca Brill and Luke Watson. Brill, water. Yeah, it's a fish, isn't it? I think it is anyway, I'm not too sure now. I used to work in a fish market. Anyway, Francesca Brill and Luke Watson are the creators. Stars Jill Halfpenny as the lead Jodie. Also stars Rupert Penry-Jones, Jonas Armstrong and Deborah Finlay. Yeah, let's have a look at this one then. I'm not going to give you the rating just yet. Yeah, I mean, Internet Movie Database. There's no Rotten Tomatoes or no other sort of views on this. I'll just give you some of the comments before I give you the scores. Yeah, Internet Movie Database. There's a lot of negatives. I'll be honest with you. And one of the words that cropped up a few times was garbage. Obviously not very nice. Someone said it was a pathetic waste of time. Someone said the narrative is absurd. It's a drama at the end of the day. I suppose it's not supposed to be real life, is it? Real life's pretty depressing at the moment, but yeah, the narrative is absurd. I can't argue with that. Someone said it's a constant list of as if that was happened, but more on that. The cast must have been desperate for work. That's a bit, well, they probably are in this COVID situation, yeah. Someone else said plot holes galore. But there were some positives. Obviously, someone said a good story, a nice evening watch. Someone else said ignore the negative comments rating. It's very, very good. Someone else said it was a good series. So there are positives. Yeah, overall, Internet Movie Database, it's getting 5.8 out of 10. So below that magical 6 watchable figure, isn't it, that I go for? 6 out of 10 for a watchable programme. 260 scores, that's based on 260 scores and reviews. The episodes themselves got interesting actually, how they score. And my level of scoring sort of follows a similar pattern, if not the same values. Episode 1 is getting 7.2 out of 10. Episode 2 got 7.5. Episode 3 got 6.8, so a little bit of a drop. Episode 4, 5.5, a real drop in the scores by the finale episode, if you like. Yeah, so let's have a little quick look on this, my little thoughts on it. Yeah, the drowning. Yeah, I mean, 4 episodes. Thankfully, obviously, as you'd expect, 4 episodes. It gets down to the nitty gritty quite quickly, and you got straight to the theme of the story. But quite early on, you can see that for the sake of moving the plot along, certain characters would do some pretty stupid things. And I think that the guys were saying that about, if obviously, just beyond the realms of normalness. To be honest with you, they would probably. I can't think of anyone in real life. I mean, I'm not a writer, but I do enjoy films. I have wrote a book. I'm never published. I've wrote a few little novelettes, etc. And I always try and think of ordinary people doing ordinary things. I don't, but these ordinary people do some strange things in this series, just to move the plot along. At the end of the day, that's all it is. It's just to move the actual story along. But it does push believability to the extreme. I mean, Jill Halfpenny, for instance, they all do a good job, the actors. Don't get me wrong. I thought for a British drama, I thought the actors were fine. They all do an okay job in this, but poor Jill Halfpenny, she spent most of the first episode. I don't know what that stuff you put in your eyes to make them water, but she spent most of the first episode with leaky eyes, let's say. No wonder really, with a dysfunctional family in tow as well. You could sort of sense that from the very first episode. And I don't know whose horse she's brought that blanket off that she wears as a coat throughout this series, but I'm sure it's fashionable now. I don't know. It probably harks back to the 80s. I used to see those sort of coats, but yeah, I don't know. Some horse is going cold somewhere, because obviously it must have been on the back of a horse, this coat she wears. But hey, who am I, Gok One? I don't really know, do I? So yeah, so Jill Halfpenny, as I said, she does a good job leading this thing. I'm not going to say leaving believability, because you can put that outside as far as watching this is concerned. Yeah, it's strange though. By episode 3, it does continue to push the boundaries of believability as it does progress along, but it is at times entertaining. I was quite entertained by it up to about episode 3, and it is a definite turn your brain off thing, because the tension does build, even so I don't try and think too much about the whys and the wherefores behind it, but the tension does build. But there has commented in some of the reviews I've seen that the plot holes are numerous in this. You can sort of point, you can put your head through most of them. You know, it's just immense plot holes in the whole story. Yeah, it is a drama where you have to put all common sense to one side and just go with the flow, basically. Just turn your brain off. Sadly, the fact that you have to do this for all 4 episodes gets a little bit silly in the end. As I say, I sort of put up with it for a while, but by episode 4, and even more weird and strange things that human beings are doing, it just gets a little bit silly. And it does. The finale's a finale. Don't get me wrong. I hate a series that sort of leaves things open and doesn't answer things. And this doesn't answer anything. But at least it's a finish. At least it's a finish to the 4 episodes. So there you go. It does bring it to some sort of conclusion, But it does ignore all the plot holes throughout the story, unfortunately. Yeah, I mean the episode marks. If I was to mark the episodes 1, 2, 3, and 4. Similar to the ones above, but not quite as high. I mean, I was episode 1. I would have probably rated 5.5, which is my just a little bit underwatchable rating. Episode 2, I would have marked it a 6, and episode 3, I nearly give it a 6.5. I was getting a bit. I must have been getting. My brain must have been turned off fully by episode 3, because I was quite liking it by episode 3. But I'd say I'd give it a 6. But by episode 4, we're back down to a 5. So, yeah, I mean, if you think of the other ratings I gave you earlier, so. Yeah, it is disappointing in a way, but I mean, my good lady's been watching it. She's watched 3 episodes now, and she sort of said, "Should I watch the 4?" I said, "Yeah, you've got to watch the 4th. You watched all 3, so go for it." Like, but so that's it really. I'm not going to give any spoilers to the whole thing, but yeah, overall, it is turn your brain off and just watch it. And some people on the reviews have said, "Look, people are far too serious. It's not a real life thing. This isn't real life drama. This is entertainment, if you like." And you know me, I like to be entertained, and some of it did entertain me, but I couldn't quite fully turn my head off sometimes to think, well, why is this not happening and why is that not happening? And it's full of that through this series, and there's little bits thrown into it that you think, well, why did they throw that little bit into it? So it is, for a drama, it pushes the realms of believability, put it that way, but it has its moments. So, but I'm not going to go mad. I'm not going to give it a watchable rating, because that'd be an insult to people's intelligence out there. But I will give it a 5 out of 10. It's not a total disaster. I was nearly give it a 5.5, which is my rating, where I sort of say, well, I didn't like it, but I wouldn't put you off watching it, because I certainly won't put you off watching it, as I said, but just don't expect too much. That's it. If you don't expect too much, then you'll probably be fine. You know, if you watch this little review before you go out and watch it, you'll probably be okay. Just don't set your sort of things too high. You know, come down here a little bit, and as I say, just to turn your brain off, and you might enjoy it. Yeah, 5 out of 10 I'll give it, but not a total disaster, but not quite what I was expecting. Yeah, it's actually available if you want to own this. It is actually available to own from March the 15th. I think it finishes its run on Channel 5 streaming then, and it's obviously check your territory wherever you are. It will be available to own in store in the UK and online from the 15th of March, and it's I think it's $13.99 on DVD. Quite expensive for 2 hours 15-20 minutes or whatever it is. I don't know where they got that price from, to be honest with you. Perhaps Channel 5 need to get a few quid, but based on that price, I wouldn't say spend it, to be honest with you, based on this. Anyway, thanks for watching. What we're going to do this day, have a great one. Look after yourselves, look after your friends, look after your families. More importantly, let's all look after each other till we come meet here again on the Film and TV channel. Perhaps you flit across, you have a look at my football channel. It's called the Citizen channel. Wherever it is, all I ever ask is please stay safe, everyone. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.